Welcome to SSPTV Community News. I'm Lisa Sugart. Today we are here at the playground outside the Luzerne County Head Start on Carson Street in Hazleton for a very special reason. One Hazleton family is here to make a special check presentation. A presentation that was derived by turning heartbreaking tragedy into a wonderful future project that will benefit the children of Head Start for many years to come. I'm very pleased to be joined now by Annie Kistler and her son Jeremy Kistler, the two people who have made today's presentation possible, along with her daughter Megan Dever. Annie, I guess first of all, for people not familiar with this story, sadly you lost your wonderful husband John to suicide, so that's how this all came to be. You want to send a strong message to people of hope and help, and you're going to do that with this playground.
Yeah, that was, we lost John on February 23rd in 23. He took his own life, and since that we've all really learned a lot about suicide and the stigma that's out there about suicide, and so we definitely wanted to, start something, and Jeremy came to us 2 months after he passed, and he said, I want to do a golf tournament in his name. They got it together. Him and Megan got it together, and we had it. It was very successful, and we did it again this year. And John's legacy is always working with children and helping children. So when Megan started here at Head Start, we thought, what better way, to have his legacy out there than to have a playground in his name.
You have raised a lot of money in this past tournament that was just held. Tell us how much you raised.
All in total, we raised $24,000. We beat last year's total by a couple thousand, and it's just remarkable to see year two top year one, just with the support system we have and the amount of people that have really been by our sides and really showing us, what it means to feel supported has just been indescribable.
Megan Dever is a teacher here at Head Start. She is also a member of the family that is making the check presentation for the playground, and that is being made in memory of your dad, John C. Kistler. Megan, why was this such an important project for you?
So my dad grew up very low income, single mom home, and when we sat down this year to talk about the golf tournament, we were like, what can we do with the money? Last year we donated to NSPI. This year we wanted to do something more physical to actually see where the money was going. So we sat down with Beth White and Lynn Biga, and we asked them if we can extend the playground at Head Start in Hazleton. And that is what we're going to do. We raised $24,000 at the golf tournament, and we're able to give Head Start of Hazleton $15,000.
That's amazing. And the fact that you work here, you're going to see this playground every day. That must be really special to you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm going to be able to see it every day and see my students enjoy it and see my dad's legacy continue.
And that was important for you because you went through a really tough time losing your dad the way you did. But this now, it's such a positive story it's become.
Yeah, my dad always said there's two most important days of your life, the day you were born and the day you find out why. And I found out my why, and that is continuing his legacy through this golf tournament and any other fundraisers to continue his name.
So what will the official name be?
We haven't decided yet. I'm thinking it'll just be John C. Kistler, but we haven't officially talked about it yet.
Do you hope that through seeing this too, this will help the conversation about suicide?
I'm hoping, because if people ask about the playground, I'm going to tell them the backstory, because that is super important, knowing that I'm here for anybody. When someone is having suicidal thoughts, they are not themselves. So they're not thinking clearly. So my dad felt like he couldn't talk to us. So I want to be an advocate for that. I want you to be able to contact me, whether it's 3 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. That way I can help you.
Oh, today is such an exciting time for Luzerne County Head Start and the John Kistler family. We are provided funding through a golf tournament that Megan and her family did in support of Luzerne County Head Start so we can provide an extension to our Carson Street outdoor play space and provide a natural play space for the children here at our location.
So you have a lovely playground here, but you're going to be expanding it where we're standing here right now. So tell us about that.
We are going to be expanding it. So the expansion of the playground will have all natural materials and resources. It's difficult to have families go out and explore nature nowadays, especially in cities. So we will have all resources and supplies here that are made of natural materials so the children can come out, explore them, extend their learning in the classroom, and really have those fun hands-on learning experiences with natural resources.
So this is a very positive outcome for something that was very devastating to their family. How does that make you feel knowing that they've turned this into such a wonderful story?
It makes me feel so delighted, especially that we could be a part of it. You know, mental health is something that we at Luzerne County Head Start speak about very often, and we are hoping that this play space will help the social and emotional skills of our children as well as their learning. As you know, if you go out for a walk or a hike, it does help your mental state, and we're hoping that this outdoor play space will do the same thing for the children.
The Luzerne Foundation's mission is to help match people in the community who want to do good things and match them with causes that mean a lot to them. So when the Kisslers approached us about their golf tournament and wanting to donate that money towards wonderful things that meant a lot to John Kissler, they came to us and we helped establish this fund and we helped coordinate the transfer of their funds to charitable purposes.
And how happy are you with this, what's happening here today?
I am so thrilled. It's such a meaningful experience for me on a multitude of reasons. I love working for the Luzerne Foundation because we get to do wonderful things like this. But me, myself, I was a Head Start kid. So seeing people give back to something that meant so much to me and so many kids in our community is truly inspiring.
This is going to be really a special place once all is said and done.
Yeah, we're going to be here all the time. I hope they know that. We're going to come and sit and just look at his name and just adore it because I know he would.
I'm sure. And for anybody watching this who maybe finds themselves in a similar situation or is worried about being in a similar situation, what advice do you have for them?
Reach out. If Jeremy turns around, we could show him. Call 988. That's the best thing to do. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to anybody because there's always help out there. And we want you here. And we don't want anybody to go through what we went through. That's the number one thing. We wouldn't wish it on anyone in the world.